welcome to this brand new sports show. Could have gone pro. Welcome to our very first pilot episode. I am your host, Aaron.
My name is Randy.
Welcoming Randy to the team.
Thank you.
Randall.
Appreciate it.
Yes, this is, your eyes are not mistaken. This is Tom Holland from Wish.
Straight, I'm the stunt double usually.
Yeah, the stunt double. Oh my gosh. So welcome guys to a brand new show. If you guys like the show, if you guys have any suggestions, if you guys have anything to say, let us know in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and comment. And this episode is going to be on the network, the IE network. But starting on the next episode, we will be having our own YouTube channel. So please, if you like this type of stuff that's strictly sports, go and subscribe over there.
Go and support.
Tell all your friends. Now let's get into it. Since this is, our first episode, we're going to have just fun with it, of course. We're not going to get into too much news going around. We're going to play, a couple games.
Even though there's a lot of sauce and news to go over, a lot of drama happening in the sports industry right now. And all the way through all sports, not just soccer. We got baseball with the Ohtani deal. We got football with the Super Bowl and, my favorite couple, fucking Travis Kelce. And yeah, I'm a Swiftie. No one's got to know about it.
You're probably one of the only fans that definitely, we'll get into that actually, yeah. So you're cool. So you're happy with them being in the Super Bowl?
Oh, man.
Chiefs.
I actually, I don't want to say that I was thinking about this whole time the Chiefs were going to the Super Bowl because, they started off the season a little rough. But that's just how, I don't know, man. It's like, do you think the first games just don't matter? It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Maybe opening season,
it's just, it literally is just, it depends on how you finish, of course. People like to write off teams right away in the beginning of, let's just say they had 2 or 3 bad games in a row.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you can talk about, I don't know how many basketball teams right now that started off terrible, but I mean, look at them now. They're some of them have gone 9 games undefeated straight after losing the first 12 games.
Okay.
So that's pretty wild.
I say that you're glad they're there because I know basically a lot of, football fans.
Yeah, and
are angry.
And I just want to say right now for the record, because of what I like to do as a hobby, it does not allow me to have a favorite team. And if I do have a favorite team, it's the one I'm currently wearing. Shout out PSG. I've been a PSG fan since Ronaldinho, man, or even since Timothy West's father was in the fucking league, way back, George. But yeah, so aside from that, I don't have favorite teams due to betting. But if I had to choose a team for the Super Bowl, I just didn't see the Chiefs not going. That's for sure. I didn't know I didn't imagine it not being at the end of the tunnel,
Okay.
It could have been any other team, which I honestly thought the Detroit Lions were gonna go against the Chiefs.
I would have loved that.
I would have loved, bro. That would have been like the Santiago Muñez type of inspiration. Like these motherfuckers came back. They were in the dirt. Nobody knew them. Shout out to Jalen that went to Summit High School with us. He's in the Detroit Lions lineup. So that was pretty insane. Someone here from the IE making it all the way through and going to a championship final fucking game. Like, it wasn't the Super Bowl, but it was damn fucking close for someone.
No, yeah. I know a lot of fans were hoping for a Ravens-Lions final. I was hoping for at least a Ravens win. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson play, so I was hoping to get his first ring. But of course, a lot of fans are mad because they're tired of seeing the Chiefs at the Super Bowl. 1,
yeah.
2, a lot of allegations that the refs favor them a lot with calls and penalties and all that.
Definitely
with flags.
Well, I mean, you've also
I guess a lot of fans are mad because I guess Taylor Swift gets a lot of coverage on the games now anytime the Chiefs play. I don't know if she gets that much coverage. I think it's
what's at the end of the day, she's still going out there to go support her man.
boyfriend, her man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like she's there to watch the game the same way that you invite your girl to the Sunday league, even though you fucking suck. And she's still watching you fucking break your ankles, have some guy snatch your ankles, and not score a fucking goal or hit the pole. Like, she's just there. The coincidence of the camera looking over there to like
They know what they're
Taylor's.
doing.
They know what they're doing. Yeah, of course. And it's pretty cool because at the end of the day, they still treat her like she's a fan at a normal stadium, because they can shine it at a completely random fan and they can start dancing and start doing whatever they want. So I kind of feel like it's all in the cameraman's discretion. I don't think someone's out there telling them.
But I definitely think that like people in the network are like, let's just make sure we have camera time.
Oh, you get
definitely 100%.
like separate to her and okay. Hey,
of course,
but
like they're not dumb. They know what they're doing. They know a lot of people, a lot more people, I would say that are, I guess you could say, aren't men, watch games sometimes because the fact that these two are together, Travis and Taylor. So, that's why people. I don't know why people are mad. Like,
at the end of the day,
I understand they would get
how
mad.
can you be mad about somebody hanging out with their like soon to be family type? You know what I mean? Like, it would be understandable if you're out partying and being annoying with friends out in public, but you're not. You're out there doing like supporting your fans. Like what? Like I would love to see this amount of hate against Kelsey when he goes to the Taylor Swift concert.
He's actually getting more. He's getting more hate now because I guess because like I said, a lot of allegations. Some people say they're not even allegations; they're just straight up facts. They would say that, but that the Chiefs get a lot of calls in their favors. They don't get that much, penalties against them.
But I don't know if you've seen like that, at least the last games.
No. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because they're saying, a lot of people were saying that during the game, Travis Kelce got away with a lot of taunting. Okay. And there was no calls on him. But when Zay Flowers got that call for taunting, for standing over.
And he spun the ball in front of and spin.
But,
and I would understand if it was a touchdown, but that's not even a touchdown. That was just you guys covering yard.
You can, like, of course, you could say that still taunting, but that they're mad that it's not consistent with what the refs are calling. You get me? So
I would agree.
Basically, they're saying Kelsey and Mahomes can get away with anything, but anyone else that does it, they can't get away with it because they're Travis Kelce and
but I mean,
Mahomes.
it would be like everyone talking about when Real Madrid during like their fucking prime era were just no matter who they were playing against.
Look, okay, I'll tell you this: in any sports, I do believe this though. Because if you
there's advantage,
100%,
like play on 100%.
Advantage. I feel like on purpose, the more popular and better team will get calls in their favors.
Yeah, and
100%.
And if the other team is the underdog and they know it, they're gonna use every book in the trick to like every trick in the book to, get those little advantages. Like for the fact that they always wear red gloves when they play against the Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
little stuff like that. No. Take those little steps.
Smart.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's illegal. Like exactly, you got to take your chances.
Refs themselves know what they're doing. Where they're giving the more popular, more watched, the more on paper better team advantages because that's just the team that people want to win. Because of course, more fans and that all. Madrid is Real Madrid, right? They definitely get a lot of calls in their favor.
Bro,
Barcelona gets a lot of calls in their favor. There's those. You remember those memes? Wefalona.
Yeah, Wefalona.
And then
best man of the match, the referee for Real Madrid, bro.
Yeah,
like that
man of the match for Real Madrid was the referee. And
I don't know how many red cards Pep deserved a whole lot more than what he got, Pepe? Bro. He deserved at least
fucking animal
80 more than what he fucking
if no
got.
one knows what we're talking about, look up Pepe from Real Madrid
during his career. The most outlandishly dirty man that
besides Sergio
Ramos or Zlatan with revenge. This man would just.
He was a menace.
He was a menace. He couldn't decide. I think he had a tough childhood deciding whether he wanted to continue the sport in boxing or MMA. Or MMA,
for sure,
bro.
MMA, dude.
And then just somehow somebody told him like, "Hey, bro, you know how to juggle like a motherfucker.
100%.
You should come try out."
He definitely could have been a WWE superstar.
No, for real. Like the way this dude just takes people's into flight, man. Okay. Imagine you're running 5-mile-an-hour pace, and out of nowhere, this man just slide tackles you from about 20 meters.
Not even 5 miles, bro. We're talking about like players that are running up to like freaking 12, 13 miles per hour.
Oh no, that's if he gets you on a good one. I'm talking about just a normal
You're just
play,
jogging
bro.
at 5 miles per hour.
Then
This
this
guy
comes out of nowhere, bro. It'll turn into like those
Studs
Pepsi
up too, just cleats. Ah!
Pura plancha.
Oh my god.
While the refs just oddly just be like, oh, that was a nice tackle. That was clean.
So we kind of just trailed off. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No,
This man's a menace. You gotta take your time to research that one.
Okay, we know Super Bowl's coming up, right? This episode's dropping literally 2 to 3 days before the Super Bowl,
Which is insane.
in Vegas.
Which I feel
It's the
totally
Niners-
bad for the Raiders. Like, can you
Niners versus-
imagine?
I know, because the Niners are coming in to the Raiders' house, and they
they're
could
getting-
possibly win.
No,
They are the favorites too. I think.
Yeah, no,
they're the
no,
betting
no,
odds
no, no.
favorites, aren't
No,
they? They're under 109, aren't they?
No, if I hear.
I think they're
It's
under
just
109
because they change so often.
So
I do
often,
believe
yes.
I do believe the favorites to win were San Francisco,
Yeah.
but
That I've checked yesterday. They were the favorite. I think they were under 109.
here's the thing, and this I can just to attest to this only because I've done it for the last 5 years. Is when it comes to playoff games, you got to throw the season out the fucking window, bro. You got to open it up and start spring.
Playoffs is a different beast.
Oh man, the guy that has been losing all year long can be the top motherfucker in playoffs. Like the perfect example to even tell you something about this is like Real Madrid when they would have like a bad season, then they would go straight into champions and then just start wrecking everyone, even though they would like lose.
They're like in third, second place.
Yeah, they were
whatever.
just cruise, and then out of nowhere, just then annihilate every single team that would pass the group stage. Then moving on to the 16 knockout stage, followed by semifinals, always with the comeback on the second legs. Just like San Francisco, they're a second leg team. 100%. That's how they came back against like Detroit's. Just fucking leaned up and
Oh,
started.
you mean like second half team?
Yeah, these guys just leaned
No, yeah,
forward and
because
started
the
going to
Lions had it in
town
the
on these
bag.
guys.
They were up what 21-0 if I remember. I can't remember.
Bro, I think they blew
exactly.
like 20
It was a
lead.
21-0 lead, I think, if I remember correctly. Sorry if I'm wrong, but no, yeah, they were up, and I was like, oh, great, hope like underdogs are gonna make it. Fuck it, it's Lions and Chiefs, right? Hoping for the best, and then everyone will go for the Lions, of course. But now hey, Fernandez did their thing. They came back.
They came back, and they came back hard.
So, for you, your predictions, I want you to give me a winner, and if you could try to predict a score.
All right. What was that number Vicky Valancourt said for the end of Bobby Boucher?
For the water boy.
Is that like 30?
31, 20. No. It was 27, 23, 27, something like that. So you're going to do the same score that she chose? You're going off of a movie character's score. Okay.
I believe in the water.
Look it up. Tell me so that way we can find out. You're going off of Vicky Valancourt's of the Bourbon Bowl.
Of the Bourbon Bowl with the Mud Dogs.
Yeah, my God. Let's see. What is it?
All right. Unfortunately, we have to 27-17.
That was the score she gave?
That was the score she gave.
Let me see.
I mean, we could be wrong. We might have to go into the movie, probably play the clip and see if she's right.
No, that's not right.
Yeah, let's go into the clip then.
No. Yeah, that ain't. Watch.
What do you guys think the score was without having to go into your phone and checking?
Sorry. Unlock it, please. I'm so sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
Just watch the video. Right
Even
there.
though it doesn't matter, you guys can
guess. That ain't no guess. That's what it's gonna be. Let's see.
Bro, I love women like that, by the way. Hit me up.
You're gonna get in
De
trouble.
Mandosas, güey.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Pack me fucking lunch and tell me what to
Dude,
do.
skip that commercial. Right here.
What do you have for us? I'm with Vicky Valancourt, who's taking over Bobby Boucher's water duties for this important game.
Oh, I'm not taking over. I'm just trying not to screw up too bad.
Well, let me ask you this. What's your prediction for the rest of this ball game?
My dog's
29,
gonna
20.
win 30-27.
30-27. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I thought I swear I was gonna say 34-7. I don't know why.
I thought she said 29-27. Okay, 30-27. So that's your prediction for who?
Yeah, and
Winners.
it's because the only reason I guess a high scoring game would be nice. A Super Bowl,
As a
last game
neutral,
of the
100%,
year.
neutral 100%. A high scoring game would be fun, where like it's literally
Back and forth. Yeah, even if it's scripted, which I'm not saying it is, but I mean,
People will say the NFL is pretty scripted. And
I'm just saying, look at the
sometimes-
final, but
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. And it's not just the NFL. NBA,
Oh,
NBA, NFL,
MLS.
MLB, no matter what league in football. Sorry, soccer.
yeah, like man, like today, the fact that Leo Messi just took a fucking dump on the field,
So
bro.
I would say that sometimes it just feels so scripted because I think people tend to forget like how much money is in bettings, and you never know what refs are in betting odds themselves, bro.
One pro tip that I use a whole lot and that I've learned a lot is called watch the money. What that pretty much means is literally what it sounds like. Watch the money. If you see that every person is playing on putting this money on this person, unless it's Floyd Mayweather, and they're betting all this money on like a team, like you said, NBA, NFL, MLS,
Whatever.
MLB, either or NHL. The team that's riding on the most has the most to lose, and at the end of the day, the casino will not pay the money. Like, why would they pay? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, why would you pay another team when you can? How can I explain this the best way? Sorry, we can probably edit this part out, but the only thing that I wanted to explain about that would be a casino can have such great influence on teams, on government officials. I'm gonna be honest with you on a lot of
people
stuff.
that are part of the organization.
Anything, yeah. Like at
There's
the end of the
always
day,
shady shit. Like I've always said, if things could be corrupt in our own system, there's definitely corrupt shit going on in sports themselves. Like no one could not tell me otherwise. Honestly, sometimes it just. If it fits the money, they'll do it. So, hey, you know what?
Yeah, because it's just crazy.
I'm
like,
not going to say what exactly, but, sometimes it just feels like it is. You know what I'm saying?
Like, the casinos
whatever story for them is going to make the most money at the end of the day for their season, that's the one they're going to go for.
like
So,
at the end of the day, the casinos aren't stupid. Like, they're not going to lose money.
It's not even the casinos. It's literally mainly just the people inside the organization itself, like inside the NFL and all that.
No, yeah, but like, someone has to pay that money out.
So, 30-27, who takes it?
Man, I don't want to say the Chiefs, but the fucking Chiefs.
You're going for the Chiefs.
Yeah, but if it's 30-27, it's sounding like a comeback, and if it's a comeback, that means it's San Fran.
Look,
so I'm not my personal guess, and I'm not God. I'm just my whole thing. I think 30-27. But if it's that high in scoring numbers and it's off by a field goal, I think it may be comeback San Fran.
So, but who do you have?
I'm hoping for the Chiefs.
30-27 Chiefs. Okay. I don't necessarily hate the Chiefs. I do
Patrick
feel like
Mahomes fucking killing it.
I
Bro,
don't hate.
Purdy,
I know a lot.
Don't even get me started.
I know a lot of people hate Mahomes and Travis Kelce now.
But they're always gonna hate, just like they hated on Brady and Gronk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole Mahomes thing is basically another Brady, where like people hate seeing the same team get to the Super Bowl.
But it's bro, get better. Stop sucking. Get a better coach.
But also remember,
get more funding.
Also remember, even with Brady's time and the Patriots and all that, they would always say that some people would always hate and say like, oh, the refs are always on their side, blah blah blah.
Deflated balls.
Whatever. Same thing here with this Chiefs thing. And you know what? Sometimes you see examples of like, yeah, I can see like, oh damn, like they're giving them so much calls or whatever. Whatever the case might be. They're still a very solid team. Andy Reid, always a great coach, always with.
Oh man, he makes the best State Farm commercials.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. The Chiefs, Mahomes, and all that have soured on me a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. So
you think they soured down like when Barca was like winning back to back?
Even though the Niners is
home team, California representing.
What do you mean? No, not even that. I'm just the Niners are our rivals because I am a Raiders fan, right? Still, I think it'd be nice for a different team to win Super Bowl. I wouldn't want the same team to go back to back.
You want to see a new challenge. You want to see
I want
something
to see
different.
a new team on the top. I ain't gonna lie. Even though Niners fans, no offense to you guys. I mean, hey, congratulations. Niner gang, bang, bang. You guys are no. Anyways, no, it's all good.
No, we
I'm
love
not gonna lie.
you.
I wouldn't mind a Niner.
We love our
Niner.
crowd.
I wouldn't mind a Niner victory just so.
You know, the California
Chiefs fan
victory.
can finally, the Chiefs fan has something to cry about for
man.
once.
At
Because
the end of the day,
they've been so spoiled for so many years now. For like the last 5 years.
and like we said, you guys already got Taylor Swift. Is that not enough? Like, what else do you need? Like, you really need another Super Bowl? I'd just take Taylor, give her a fucking ring, and call it a fucking day. Bro, that's it. Give the 49ers a fucking chance, bro.
I will predict a Niner win. The score being...
But you better not
I'm
say some
hoping-
low ass number.
Sometimes you never know, bro. Remember, because
If it's a boring ass Super Bowl, I'm just tuning into the
remember,
halftime show.
Niner defense.
I'm trying to see Usher
The Niner
again.
defense was one of the tops this season. They kind of, they actually
Hurting those
they
legs,
weren't playing
man.
as great that championship game, but I will say this: I hope for a high scoring game. I'm literally gonna call it.
I know you're not gonna say like 40-30 or like 30. No, I think
This won't be an Eagles versus Patriots.
No, I think
No,
for
no,
sure it's gonna be
no.
the over under. I'm definitely going under 50. If it under 50,
I'm
guaranteed.
going 27. I'm going off 3 points just like you.
Yeah. I
I'm
think
doing
because I
20
think
I'm-
field goal
okay,
is very respectable because a lot
I'm
of people
going-
can miss field goals.
28-24.
Ooh, I like that one.
28-24.
I mean,
I was gonna say 27-24, but I'm gonna go with
so at one point.
no. Wait. Because I was like, they can either just score 4 touchdowns, but I was like, nah, I feel like there's gonna be a field goal for the Niners there somewhere.
Oh no, field goals are gonna be ringing.
No.
In predictions of field goals, there's definitely gonna be more than 4. All together with both teams included.
I would say, you know what? I'm gonna change it to 27-24.
I'm telling you, like either or.
You
That's
think
why.
it's gonna- you
That's
think-
really why
do
I
you-
like the Vicky
Okay,
Valancourt score.
Do you think it will come down to a field goal?
I think
Like one last drive. It's a
think-
last drive with only a couple minutes left, and they go for someone's gonna win it by whether it's Chiefs or 49ers, and it's by a field goal.
Oh man, I gotta say, the wind, bro. The fucking wind. You played soccer. Have you ever played in the complex on a windy day? You always wanted uphill advantage. You can score from half field, no problem.
If there's wind, everyone has to play against.
Oh well, they are playing it in Vegas, so
I don't know how the weather
Dry-
is. I don't know how the weather is in February. I don't know in Vegas. I don't know how it is. So, but
I mean, Vegas doesn't really
yeah,
have. Yeah,
all right.
you know, it's pretty dry.
everyone watching, let us know who you think is.
Tell
gonna
us what
win
your
it.
score is. Tell us
is
what
your
you
score?
predict.
Tell us a winner and your guys' score in the comments below. Okay, Randela. So
Yes.
we're both Mexicano.
¿A
We're
poco?
both Mexicano.
Claro.
Do you have good knowledge of the El Tri?
I like to say no, but the reality is
What about players?
very well. It's just at the end of the day, there's always people that are way smarter than you about this.
Yeah.
So my knowledge can be very limited, but it's very resourceful for myself
All
because
right.
I'm pretty stupid.
I'm gonna give you an easy one.
All right, hit me.
This is a game.
He's gonna say easy, and this guy's gonna
No, it's
making
easy,
me
it's
do
easy,
a
it's
chemistry
easy.
class here.
I want you to name me the top 5 all-time Mexico goal scorers for the national team.
Fuck, Mexican goal scorers.
For the national team, yes. The most goals scored from
All
the
time.
Mexico all time.
All right,
And if you can give me a guess on how many goals they scored too, you don't have to get it right, but if you just give me a
God
guess.
Damn, how good do you think I
just
am?
give me a guess on how much goals you think
I'm
they
not
scored.
part witch. I'll tell you that right now, bro.
No, I'm just saying though. You can guess. It doesn't have to be right. As long as you get the player right.
All right.
The top 5. It doesn't not in no particular order. Just top
All right,
5.
I'm gonna go for fucking order because I'm an overachiever and I
All right.
love when I crash.
So you're
and-
going 1 to 5 or 5 to 1?
and if I crash and fail, it's always funny. So let's do it.
No, I'm saying so. You want to go 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
We'll do 1 to 5.
Okay. So
All
who
right.
is the top goal scorer of all time?
Chicharito Hernandez,
How many goals do you think?
motherfucker. Chicha, te amo. Eso no es nada personal, hermano. 66.
Off by 14, he scored 52 goals.
Oh my God. Mira, ¿ves? Te di hasta más, güey.
Who's number 2?
Hugo Sánchez.
No, he wasn't even that great for the national team. He was
okay.
only good for club, to be honest.
But I mean, he's still.
No, he's one of the best players
for
for
Mexico.
Mexico has ever produced. Yes.
I don't think it's Rafa Marquez.
No.
Damn, that's a good one. Huh?
He has a lot of appearances.
Okay, so not Hugo Sánchez, not Rafa Marquez, not Andrés Guardado.
Say the names again, I'm sorry?
Hugo Sánchez?
No.
Andrés Guardado?
No.
El Bofo?
No. I'll give you a hint for number 2. He scored a golazo against Italy.
Golazo against Italy in the World Cup?
Yes. Or the tournament they used to have before the World Cup. What was it called? It was either in the World Cup. This was, I think, the 2002 World Cup.
Oh, so way back.
Yeah, way back.
Yeah.
This is a way back player.
I think I was like 7 years old. If I remember correctly. Damn. Nah, I can't.
Okay, do you want another hint?
Yeah.
He played for Cruz Azul.
Bro,
That was one of his teams.
The only one from Cruz Azul that I can truly remember,
How about
Conejo
this?
Perez, because I met him.
I'll give you the first letter of his last name.
All right,
Starts with the B.
but algo Beltran.
No. Do you want the answer?
Burgetti?
Borghetti.
Shut the fuck up, Burgetti.
Second most goals scored.
I swear I knew who Burgetti was, but I never in a billion years would ever thought he was number
Can
2.
you give me a guess of maybe how many goals?
I thought you were gonna say, you know what, maybe 5, maybe 4. But
He's
I mean,
second all
Burgetti
time.
was. Oh wow, that's crazy.
He's pretty underrated for the
He
national.
was, bro.
was pretty underrated.
For me to even say something like that, I claimed him to be underrated. So wow, shout out to Burgetti.
Any guess on how many goals he scored?
So it has to be less than Chicharito's.
Yes, which is 52.
48.
Ooh, you're close. 46.
Fucking
Third on the
hot.
list. Third on the list should be easy. A guy who played for many years.
Oh, our good old Rafa Marquez.
No.
Oh, you see what I mean? Crash and burn.
Es un crack este way.
Well, it's
But
not-
when you see him, you wouldn't think he's a crack.
I was about to say el venado.
He has his own little skill move.
Really?
He has his own skill move. He made it popular. If I tell you this, it's gonna give it away. You want the next hint?
Yeah. No. Tell it. Just tell me because I
No, you're gonna get it.
cannot-
You're gonna get it.
I know him for sure.
He's mainly known for playing for America.
No mames, Cuauhtémoc Blanco, güey.
Yes,
Oh my God.
Cuauhtémoc Blanco, fucking third on the list. How many goals do you think he scored?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember I'm a Chivas fan. I remember being at Chivisa and playing against Cuauhtémoc. Fucking salty ass days. But I was so happy when he fucking left to Chicago Fire because MLS didn't mean shit back in the day. It was all about the Liga MX all day, every day.
Uh-huh.
So the fact that
Yeah.
the moment he left to Chicago,
He got that payday over there.
No. Yeah, of course, good for him. You know, like
He was also winding down.
At the end of the day, I want to see like my culture, my people like get
Your
up.
fellow countrymen.
Yeah, bro, take advantage of America, bro. Fucking, I don't care.
Let's relax here. That's what
we're here
how many
for.
goals?
44.
Not that far off. 39 goals only, actually.
That was still a lot of goals because the talent back then was pretty stacked. If I'm being honest,
No, yeah.
it was pretty stacked. talent.
39 goals and 120 appearances for the El 30.
How many goals?
39 and 120 appearances.
That's not that bad. That's not really that. That's not that bad.
Yeah,
Because
no, not
you
that
also
at
got
all.
to take in consideration playtime.
Not that bad. Not that bad.
What about assists? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of 2 assists to me are a goal in my mathematics.
In your boy math? Number 4 on the list. What do you think it is? This is back then now. Not like super back then, but like this is in the 90s.
Like Jorge Campos era.
This is definitely Jorge Campos era, actually.
Oh fuck!
He played in the, I'm pretty sure, 94, 98 World Cup, if I'm correct.
Can you give me a list of the teams he played for?
I think he did play for Tecos, if I'm correct. Did he play for? No, he probably didn't. Did he? Of course, he was a striker. He was definitely a striker,
course.
100%.
Was it the dude with the bushy hair?
He actually, so I'm sorry, he did not play for Tecos. That's my fault. I'm sorry. He played for Cruz Azul. Sorry.
I think everyone played for Cruz
Monterrey,
Azul back in the day.
Necaxa, Boca Juniors, Tigres.
He played for Boca?
He played for LA Galaxy, actually.
But the old LA Galaxy.
Oh, yeah, back in 2001.
Okay, yeah.
He also played for Juarez, and he also played for Veracruz.
Ooh.
He played for Cruz Azul back in literally 1990.
What's his name?
You don't know him?
I don't think so.
Okay. Luis Hernandez.
Luis Hernandez. Is the dude short hair, spiky hair? Little short dude?
Long blonde hair. El Matador.
Oh, the dude. Yes.
El Matador,
oh my
bro.
God, bro. The dude that always wore the bandana.
Yeah.
He had a white bandana all the time. Yeah, he looked like the Mexican Fabio. Yeah, I like that dude.
Mexican Fabio.
Bro, he did. He was like the Mexican Fabio. And the only reason I remember that is like my mom and my tias hated soccer. So when like my uncles and my dad, we would all be watching the soccer game. The only reason they would like sit there and watch would be like the hot guys that they would rate. And I remember my tia's like, "Well, look at that Fabio looking guy." So yeah, hey, that guy's pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie.
How many goals?
Oh, that one's gonna be pretty simple. 27.
35.
More?
35.
Oh wait,
goals?
the Cuauhtémoc Blanco was 39.
Yeah.
Oh,
Last
35
on
is
the
pretty
list,
good, bro.
Number 5. He's actually very recent. Very recent.
Carlos Vela.
No.
Rafa,
Remember, he didn't play enough for the national team.
Rafa Marquez.
No. Remember, he's recent.
Giovanni Los Santos.
Dos Santos? No. Striker. If I tell you where he plays, it's gonna be super easy.
It's not El Chucky Lozano.
Let me tell you this. No, definitely not. No, he hasn't scored enough. No.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of every.
He also played for America.
Oh my god.
Then he went to Europe. He's played for Benfica as well. If I tell you that the other two teams,
It's not Diego Lainez.
No. Diego Lainez went to Real Betis.
Oh, he did go to Real Betis.
He's a striker, pretty tall guy. I think he's not great for the national team.
Jimenez.
Yep, Raul
No
Jimenez.
fucking way. Jimenez.
5 all time.
Man,
33 goals.
I would have loved to seen.
I could have sworn he did not score that many goals because I'm sorry, but he's not that great for the national team.
Yeah.
Hot take.
I
Hot
used to.
take. I really don't think how Jimenez
Hey,
produces
I'm not
really
part
much
of,
for the
I'm not a
national
part
team.
of this
to be
one. I don't
honest.
support him on this one.
I don't care. That's totally fine, bro. I just think he's gotten too many opportunities where we're not bringing up other young strikers to get experience on the national team just because they bring him up. For what? Even nowadays, he's not doing nothing. I'd rather have Santi Jimenez up top.
I like Santi.
And they still play Raul in front of him.
I hate the fact, and I'll bring that back. I know it's a little bit off topic with Raul Jimenez, but the one thing that always made me salty about the three, at least recently, is the fact that they let Diego Lainez out of the lineup, bro. It is the most ridiculous.
I hate how heavy they rely on just super old talent that
Dude,
needs to just move away.
because they're not, at the end of the day,
need to move
this
away.
talent is not playing the
To the standards
older.
that- yeah.
No, they're not playing older people. They're playing younger people that are already in the game of getting younger players.
It always seems like every team that Mexico plays against, they're playing a young, hungry squad or a great mixture of young talent with old veterans, right?
Yeah, looking experience for new talent.
I've always said this, dude. The thing that's wrong with Mexico right now that I don't like is just the corruption inside the federation.
It's favoritism of corruption is what he's trying to explain, because that's really what it is. It's who's ever associated with the richest parents,
No, I'm just about the federación itself, just the federation, dude. It's just
Oh yeah.
so corrupt, so annoying. The problem is people. Los
I think
fanáticos,
the agenda has nothing to do with the fanatics.
No. Los fanáticos are also to blame here. Because, the fans of Mexico, all of us, the Mexicanos that go to the games and watch the games on TV, bro, that's all money. The national team will never change anything. They'll never care about growing players, developing players, none of that. If they know that no matter how trash, how terrible the national team is, but they're still making all this money because they sell out stadiums across the U.S. and Mexico. They're filling up freaking 50, 60,000 seater stadiums like nothing. No matter, even if it's a friendly, even if it's a friendly, they're selling out stadiums because we're very passionate and we're very supportive of our fellow countrymen and of the national team.
And we're always the highest viewed spectator sport when it comes to the World Cup, which is insane.
Yeah.
And now that it's going to be in America and Mexico and Canada, you can only expect how these three countries are going to like just overpopulate the TV networks.
So because of that, that's also a factor where they're not going to care to even change anything or try to improve anything because they know, the money's still coming in. These guys are still watching them even if they're playing against teams that we should not be struggling against or only beating 1-0 or tying 0-0. Teams that we should be beating in our own confederate, like in our own
conferences.
Just
our conferences.
How
in
the
general.
heck are we struggling against teams? And no offense to those teams, but come on. You know,
you want to know why we're struggling against those teams?
Because
those teams, although they don't have money, they get new talent. They don't. People stop relying. You're right. It's like Mexico's relying on money more than they're relying on talent versus other countries like in our CONCACAF. Let's be real. They don't have the resources that Mexico has when it comes to funding.
Yeah.
So they rely on solely talent. They got to go out there and they got to look for the scrubs, the people that don't have money. These kids that have been playing every day, rain, sun, shine, pour, mud, doesn't matter. That's who they get and that's who they play. And I think that's why that's giving a kick in the ass to Mexico.
And that's the thing that sucks too is because Mexico has those players too. Like you just named all that.
100%.
But they never get the chance. But they don't get the chance. They don't get the chance.
Bro, they don't want to go to the barrios at Tijuana like we used to go play in
They just don't give them a
where
chance.
they can pick up I don't know how many indoor good players and teach them how to play 11 on 11.
Mexico is the same way the U.S. is, where it's kind of like the people with the money get to play. So when you look at the Mexican national team, it's not all, but mainly just players that were able to pay to play, basically.
Your parents
the national team is almost the same exact
an
way.
retired player.
You either get lucky and get scouted or noticed from somebody, maybe in a higher club or team, or you're at a tournament where you get your big break. But a lot of these kids that have nothing, they don't even get to go to these type of tournaments.
No, and forget if you're a striker. I think that would be the hardest position to fill, especially in any league, period. Like if you're a striker and you want to play pro, but you're thinking, hey, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it pro. Go for defense and play the best defensive player, because at the end of the day, they'll still need a defensive player, and they can get the best one in that area. They'll take you, and then from there, switch it up. I'm just saying because I
think you're underestimating how hard any position to go pro is in. Like striker is very hard, of course. You gotta be very.
I think it's the most crowded. It's the most crowded occupation in the sport because ain't nobody wanting to play defense now.
You know what? I can see your. I know I can definitely see your argument.
At the end of the day, look, you want to know how I know no one wants to play defense? Go play 5-on-5 with your best friends and see who wants to be goalie.
Or play center back.
Yeah, like bro, play center back. Ain't nobody wants to be defense. Everybody gonna be like.
Shout outs to everyone that loves
shout out,
defense.
yeah, for real. Shout out to everyone that wants to truly be goalie and be like, yeah, I'll go keep.
Or you want to be a center back,
yeah,
right
center
back,
back, deep back, yeah, and
like shout outs to y'all because I'm not gonna do it. Yes, I'm not gonna do it, dude. That's all. I'm gonna be honest. I am not gonna do it.
Catch me out front, cherry picking.
I'll track back, but I'm not gonna play that position the entire game. Heck no. I'm good, bro. It's boring It's boring right there.
Yeah, it's boring when you go downtown.
Shout out to the ones that find it fun to like get into a tackle and
Pepe.
Get, like that's straight assault. That is straight. That's an assaultant right there. That guy is a freaking. He's a wrestler.
Bro, but no, major shout out to people that actually like to play defense and goalkeeping, because you guys are a gem that we don't have. It's a luxury that we don't have anymore. Back in the day, it was like piedra, papel, tijera, whoever was going to be fucking goalkeeper. 100%. Nowadays, everyone is so like vocal and strong about their opinions. They'll be like, fuck no, we play without a goalie. Who gives a shit?
What's it called? So I was going to ask you, right? We're talking about 3, right? We're talking about Mexico. We're both going to do this, okay?
Oh, no.
Yes.
I feel like I'm about to let a lot of Mexicans down right now.
It's all good, man.
The next
it's all
segment.
good, dude. I am going to ask you. This is for all of us. This is for me, so all of me and you. And if you want to leave your suggestions in the comments, let us know down below. Give us your top 5. But this is gonna be our personal top 5 best Mexicanos, best Mexican players of all time.
I'm only gonna talk about the ones that I saw play. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That's totally fine.
Because I'm gonna be honest,
respectful.
that has nothing to do. Because if I have to talk about someone I never saw play, that means that my judgment is influenced by some.
You know what? And honestly, that's totally fine. Honestly, mine's gonna be a mixture of both, just from watching and from watching just highlights or just of the talk that they have. But I also respect yours. Because that's totally fine. Like, you only know what you know because of what you saw, right?
Exactly. And I'm only talking about what I grew up going to the games as a kid, being in Guadalajara. So obviously, most of my players that were Mexican players, I'll tell you right now, the ones that I've seen live and the ones that I've seen in games with my family. We'll start off with number 1, the most underrated goalkeeper in all of Mexican league, I believe, Osvaldo Sanchez.
He was highly rated.
Oh, no, I think he got a lot of disrespect because Ochoa was coming up and this guy was a monster. It's like the best way I can explain Osvaldo Sanchez was like, if you were to relate it to Formula 1, is that Memo Ochoa was Max Verstappen and just dominating at a young age. And then like Osvaldo Sanchez had carried like the Mexican Chivas team for I don't know how. Yeah, he literally carried the torch for a long time. First Mexican goalkeeper to come out on a FIFA cover. Let's start there. That's why.
FIFA 05?
Yes, that is correct. He's wearing the baby blue goalkeeping shirt. The reason why I know it's baby blue is because I begged my dad to take me to the fucking store to buy me that baby blue long sleeve.
So you're number 1.
Osvaldo Sanchez, hands
Number
down.
1.
Yeah, number 1 for best Mexican player ever, personally, whether it was Liga MX or El Tri. I will say it's Osvaldo Sanchez, hands down.
Number 2.
Memo Ochoa.
You have 2 goalkeepers.
2 goalkeepers top because you don't
really hear that. Honestly, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I would swap it.
You know what's better than 2 goalkeepers?
You're gonna have a third one in there.
Yep, El Conejo Perez. Bro,
you're putting El Conejo Perez.
El Conejo Perez. Oh, and for those you don't know who El Conejo Perez is, you got to go back in time and go look
Can I be honest and tell you that I thought it was a wrong choice to have him in goal in the 2010 World Cup?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Fuck no.
I'm sorry.
Okay, probably not 2010, but
That's when he was in goal.
yes, it was his last one in goal, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He started that World Cup.
before that, I'm talking about the same era.
He was a starting keeper in that World Cup.
But what I'm talking about is in the Liga MX days, he was the most dominant, most ferocious like goalkeeper going out there.
Your list is incredible to me right now. 3 goalkeepers.
Yeah, 3 goalkeepers.
And you're not even a goalkeeper.
No, I am not actually. I used to play goalkeeper, but no, yeah, 3 goalkeepers, 100% for sure.
Number 4.
Chicharito Hernandez.
I respect that. You can't just be the top goal scorer.
Yeah, exactly. You can't get excluded off the list.
He gets a lot of hate, and I hate that. They're like, oh, he does sit in the box.
What are you supposed to do? That's your job.
That was the type of striker he was. He's not gonna be the striker to take on 2 players or take on a player I'll tell you this:
header.
He won't create something on his own. Most of the time, I know I've seen goals where he creates something on his own, especially in his younger days, of course.
Especially when he hit himself in the head. And
remember, as he got older, he just was a fox in the box, and that's totally fine, dude. Robert Lewandowski
is a fox in the box.
He's of course a very way better player, of course,
dude.
I hate the talk surrounding him because kind of like, dude, that was his job. That's what he got paid to do. There's a reason why he was at Man United when we were Manchester United.
There's a reason he went to Real Madrid. And
he was on loan at Real Madrid.
He was on loan. Hear this correctly. He was on loan. They didn't go and pick him up directly. No, they decided to get him at a much cheaper price, get him on a loan thinking, I just thought Real Madrid saw something where they're like, you know what? We need someone that can score goals unexpectedly. At the moment, because
super sub.
Yeah,
That's what he was.
Exactly.
That's what he was at Man U. He was a super sub.
He was a super sub. You just put him in to score the
And that's
quickest
fine,
goal.
'cause
No,
we've
that's
had
fine
those.
because
You need those,
You
'cause
got to
remember-
win. At the end of the day, it's a
Remember,
game. Someone's there to win.
Man U had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, which was our original. He was the babyface assassin.
Then you had Zlatan.
Oh no, Zlatan's not a super sub though. When Zlatan was with us, he was a starter. He was a starter.
He was a starter, but
He was a starter. Like he was not a sub towards anyone. He was only subbed if it was rest or he was hurt. There he was always our starter though. But yeah, Chicharito, I just feel like he get this respect nowadays now, but it's like, bro, of course he's a lot older now. Like, what do you expect him to do? Be running? He's gonna be running full nonstop for even 80 minutes. Like, no, man, he's gonna be older, tired legs, but he's still gonna be there to get a goal for you. Like, I mean, I know now it's a little bit more. He doesn't score as much no more, but still, that experience also helps. Great that Chivas signed him for basically a farewell tour, you could say.
Yeah,
like a little farewell, like a
bro,
goodbye.
What
to,
better
'cause-
way?
'cause-
What club would allow that? Let's start there. Like, what club would
No. It's
take you
it's a
in?
great story. I love the story. I love the comeback that he's back to where it all started.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna be there for maybe 1, 2, possibly 3 seasons, but I can only see him playing for 1 or 2 seasons.
I was gonna say.
I didn't know what
I was gonna
I don't know what the contract is.
I was gonna say 2. I know he doesn't start playing till March and all, but I don't know.
It's exciting. It's exciting.
I know one thing about Chicharito and one thing about Guadalajara. There is nothing to fucking do out there. So that guy's gonna pretty much play for a while in my book because I think he's definitely gonna do 3. I was thinking 3 to 4, and I know you're about 3 to 4. If he stays in Guadalajara, bro, there is nothing to do over there but train.
I don't see him. No, it's Guadalajara, bro. There is stuff to do there.
No, there's Andares, and that's about it. On
bro,
God.
remember,
and unless you go to las placitas
remember.
or the cathedrals, that's it. But if
this
you,
is a rich Chicharito.
yeah, I know he can travel and shit.
No, not even that. Like he's good. There's stuff for him to do in Guadalajara for sure.
What, be Canelo's neighbor?
He food throws some sick ass parties. I don't know about you.
Oh, bro,
He throws some sick ass
good.
parties. That's all I'm saying. I've seen the videos, man. I'm just saying.
I mean, those do look like pretty lit parties.
Okay. And
Definitely
then
go
number
party
5.
with Canelo if you want to invite me. Just let me know.
Number 5.
We used to live in the same coto. I know you probably don't remember, but
Number 5.
fuck. Probably gonna get shit for this one.
That's it. Just say it.
El Bofo.
I fucking hate you right now.
I fucking told you.
I know. At one point he was a fucking
Bro,
monster.
for every
I know,
Chivista that
look,
remembers
look,
El
look,
Bofo
look,
having a little chiva with the headband,
Look.
strap band. Oh man, era of the year.
He was.
I feel like
he was
El Bofo was the Chicharito before Chicharito, and I feel like that's where Chicharito got a lot of his spark from,
so
because they both were very, like they had this like spark in them, this little like fun spark that you just wanted to see them play every single game.
So, no, yeah, honestly, he was a monster. I love those days. My best memories of that was when they went to Boca Juniors and they played them and they fucking won when they beat them.
Oh, and
in
they beat them
Argentina.
at home. Everyone went batshit crazy. The fans, bro.
Beautiful moments.
Beautiful moments.
Beautiful
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Anyways,
That's when you're really proud of your team.
So, the problem was though, his memory of me has soured because of that 2010 World Cup when they took him.
So
And he should have never been on the plane. First of all, he should have never been on the squad.
To me right now, it just sounds like Andres Guardado should have never took that penalty.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. Anyways,
No, it is. It's like
what
old
I
players
don't like,
shouldn't take new
what
chances.
I hated was that the fact that he had compas in the federation as well.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. And a lot of people don't go
There
back
is a
and
reason
think
why he
about
went to
that.
the 2010 World Cup.
And see,
Okay.
this is when I talk about influence in the sports gambling industry. This is exactly what I mean by influence. Sometimes a friend could just influence you like, hey, my family's got a
Bofo?
$400,000 bet on this guy. Please, we got to keep it under 4 points this game.
Anyway, okay. Anyway,
You seen Uncut Gems?
Okay. Look,
That shit's real.
Okay, look. Bofo should never been on that World Cup squad in 2010. And then tell me why. In the most important game that we had, of course, in that tournament against Argentina, was it Javier Aguirre?
Which
was it Javier Aguirre that was the coach at the time?
And that was a prime, like, Angel Di Maria, too.
So That wasn't prime Di Maria, no.
You don't think that was prime Di Maria?
No, that was a young Di Maria that was still good, but no.
Oh, bro, I think that's when he had the most spark.
This is a squad with Maxi Rodriguez. No, sorry, not Maxi Rodriguez. Sorry, this is a squad with a young
which,
Messi.
by the way, Maxi Rodriguez is still a really good player.
And still just great Messi.
Oh, that's when La Pulga was just going off the batshit rails with everyone.
Oh my god, dude. So remember that was an important game. I think we're already down like 2-0, 2-0 or something. And then you bring on Bofo. What are you doing?
I guess you're right. I see what you mean.
And
like,
he did. I want someone to go out and watch his highlights during. No, go and watch his highlights during that game.
I think it
And
was
tell
like
me that-
maybe experience would have got their like hopes up.
For what? He was not great. He
No,
was
I'm not
already
saying that.
older. He was
I
already
feel-
older at that time.
No, I know, but it's like kind of like putting him in to give the team like a motivation.
He wasn't even one of the leaders of the group. He wasn't even one of the leaders. What do you mean? He was terrible. He was terrible. You're going to sub him in the most important game. We're already down. I think it was 2-0 or 3-0. I think we're down 3-0 and they put him in. It was like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean,
What is he going to do against? What is he going to do against Argentina's
First of
fucking
all,
backline?
every FIFA or now EAFC player knows 3-0 means you lost the fucking game.
just
Restart the game.
Look. That's the reason why it's soured on me. Other than that, great Chivas memories.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and for me, that's why they're my favorite because like
Yeah.
those were the times where I
just
say,
hated-
like
I
that
just-
was the happiest I was with like sports in soccer.
Yeah.
This was way before I found out it's all bullshit. By the way,
I know it shouldn't count, but that just soured me. I'm like, why the fuck?
yeah,
is
it
he
kind of
here?
leaves a little.
Why the fuck?
Kind of
is he
leaves a
there on
bitter
the
taste
squad?
in your mouth, right?
That's bad. Okay, my top 5.
All right, I want to
all
hear.
time.
All right, Aaron. Now I want to hear your top 5 of all time because now I'm trying to shit on yours.
That's fine. I didn't even shit on yours, honestly.
No, that just left you a little
I was
sour.
just,
that's
I was
all.
just surprised that you had 3 goalkeepers.
No, come on. You can't say at that time those goalkeepers because think about it. Who were better?
I just said I was surprised you had 3 goalkeepers. Relax. I just said you had 3
buddy, I'm
goalkeepers.
talking here.
This list was like that's crazy.
That caught you off guard.
That caught me off guard for
Okay,
sure.
okay.
All right. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I didn't want to go into midfield and defense.
I'm gonna go
to be
5
honest.
to 1.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go 5 to 1. So my number 5.
Hold on. Let me guess. Let me just take a wild guess.
Who number 5 is?
Yes.
Go.
He did not play for Chivas.
No.
Okay. This player actually. Ooh, why do I have a big feeling it's going to be someone from the early 2005, 2007 era?
He's still playing now.
He's still playing now and he's part of your top 5.
Yeah, because he
Chucky
played.
Lozano.
No. I was literally about to say it and you cut me off.
All right, go ahead.
Memo Ochoa.
Okay, yeah. He was on mine.
If he's not on your list, then I
If
don't
he's
know what
not on
you're
your
doing.
list, if Santo Ochoa's not on your list, yeah.
Santo Ochoa.
Yeah, I call him Santo Ochoa, bro. This motherfucker. He deserves a name with all respect that it's getting.
I mean, the amount of world when it's just
He
so,
saved
it's just
enough.
so-
He
it's
saved
just-
enough goals in a World Cup to be
It's
called a
just
Santo
so
Ochoa.
funny how like even if he's having a terrible season with club, he just and anytime it's World Cup season, he is like a switch
Bro.
is turned on.
Because I can say one thing: Thierry Henry never, ever showed up for important games. He never scored. Give me one goal he scored in Champions League final. Give me one. Give me one goal he scored
won
in the
Champions League.
He didn't. He didn't score a single goal.
That doesn't mean he didn't do it,
Give a ring to the water boy. It's the same difference.
bro.
It's the truth. Tell me one goal. Look at you can
Oh
look.
my
You guys
God.
can look this up.
You guys heard that right now.
Any champion,
Thierry Henry.
any champion league's goal, final or semifinal scored, just shoot it down there. That's all I want to see. Not one.
I didn't say anything.
I love Thierry Henry and Arsenal. Great with the Gunners. Great, bro. Even when they did that little comeback, I just saw that video not too long ago. He scored that goal on his comeback. Then after like I don't know 12 years.
No. He was at New York Red Bulls and they had him on loan and he came back. He scored in the FA Cup or the League Cup. Forgot which one it was.
I didn't know it was a substitute. He was subbed in.
He scored the second goal.
Yeah, correct.
The one where he curled it to the
To the right, to the left. Yeah.
Well, the goalie's left. Yeah.
Yeah, goalie's left, his right.
Anyways.
But that's what I was saying is like, I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, my number 4.
But
of
number
all
4.
time. Yeah, I have only named number 5.
Oh, you're going 5-1.
I'm going 5-1.
Ah, sorry about that.
Yeah. My number 4
Thought we were
of
talking
all
formation.
time is Chicharito.
Oh, Chicha's at number
Or
4.
let me say it the way
Why
the
the fuck
British.
is-
Let me say what the British say.
Just
Chicarito.
Chikorito getting into the box.
So Chicharito
Bloody
is
hell.
my number 4 of all time. He is the top goal scorer of all time. I think
You
like
probably
I said,
don't- maybe you
like I
don't
said,
have that many good memories with him.
Like I said,
Maybe you don't connect that well because you don't have really good memories of him
no,
of
no,
like
it's not even
early
that.
days.
I just think of all time, he's just number 4. That's just me. That's my opinion on it.
I think your opinion's
I think
terrible.
talent wise,
He should definitely be one or
he is
two.
one of these players on my list that's less talented than the rest of them for sure.
In skill or
Skill, just an overall player in general. Like his
like
goal scoring, yes, goal scoring,
well-rounded
yes.
player or well-rounded player.
Yeah, well-rounded
Okay.
players. Yeah. So like, but I was gonna put him at number 3, but yeah, I just gotta say number 4 of all time.
What was it? What was your favorite goal that you can say that made
That he
you,
scored.
Yeah, for you. For me, it was a Real Madrid sub. Because there's
the
no
one-
more
the
bigger
one in- Are
meaning,
you talking about the one in the quarterfinals against Atletico Madrid?
bro.
When Ronaldo was assisted
Yeah.
him? Oh, okay.
Bro,
I would have to say one of my favorite goals he's ever scored was he scored. Remember the header he scored where he scored it with the back of his head? Number 3.
please don't say something embarrassing.
No, it's not. I gotta have a midfield general on here.
Don't give me
Number
a 1-star
3.
player. I'll take El Venado for a midfield. Out of your mouth.
I'm gonna have to go with. He has the most appearances in the national team of all time.
Rafa Marquez.
No, actually, no. It's Andrés Guardado.
Really?
Andrés
El
Guardado
Príncipe?
has the most appearances for El Tri. Yeah,
When did you get that one? That had to be recent.
I think he's like 160 something appearances or 100 something like that. It's 160. It's between 160. Yeah, it's 116 appearances, I think.
But it's because
140.
he's still
It's
still
140
playing.
to 160. Yeah, it's in that range. But
He's retired from the league now, right?
Oh, he's retired from the team. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he has to be in there, bro. Like you have that many appearances for a reason. I know the
when-
later years. You know, it's been kind of a downhill thing, but respects for him. He debuted in 2005.
Let me just say-
he debuted very young. He was like 18, 19 years old.
I love that you brought up the young part because that's what I was about to say.
And ever since he debuted, he was just a mainstay in the team.
Yeah,
if he wasn't injured.
And I can 100% attest to that because I remember one thing in particularly. I remember when Atlas signed him. I remember as a kid in Guadalajara, Atlas, the old Chivas Stadium. For a lot of people who don't know that's their stadium. And when I saw that they had signed Andrés Guardado, I remember one game in particularly about him.
Sorry, I didn't hear. What team signed him?
Atlas.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
No, I didn't hear that.
No, when they signed him, I remember one game about this guy in particularly. The reason why I remember this game is because he did something to a prime Memo Ochoa at the time. Or not a prime maybe, but like the upcoming high flyer that he was, He scored 2 goals from the exact same distance in the exact same game in the exact same spot from almost half field onto Memo Ochoa. I think he was one of the long strikers, like one of those long, like
he's not. Well,
Tony Kroos.
I was about to say. I was like, he's not. I was like, he's not a striker. I'm like, I know what you mean.
You get what I'm saying?
He had long
strikes. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you remember that. He put
yeah.
it both in the top bin from like over 30 meters away.
No, I mean, my memories of him. Yeah, I didn't mind that he took shots from far and some were on target, but most of the time his shots were wide. But I remember someone.
But I think that was older.
I remember someone who did that a lot was Carlos Salcedo.
Oh,
I remember he would always take a shot from outside too, and it would always just be
chamflet to the right. Do you remember how it would like it would go on target and then just like chamflet to the right?
All right, so number 3, Guardado.
Okay.
Gotta give the respects to the most appearance maker. Okay, most caps. Number 2, easy pickings. It's gotta be Rafa Marquez.
Dude, yeah,
Gotta be Rafa Marquez.
That's your number 1.
He's my number 2.
Oh, number 2.
He could have been number 1, but number 1 is just a special player.
And
But
to your
number
heart,
2
I'm assuming.
Yeah. So number 2 has to be Rafa Marquez.
Most appearances, most respected player on the field.
He's one of the most top appearance makers. He's not number 1. I think he's either 2 or 3. He's 3 or 4, if I remember.
Barca gave him great knowledge to bring back to the team, bro. Man.
Look, the fact that Rafa Marquez was on a almost prime Barca team and a starting center back, it was him and Puyol on that team and he was a mainstay in Barca for a couple years.
Yeah, he was actually playing.
Like just a Mexicano.
He had play time.
He was on one of the best teams in the world. And he was a part of that team, and he was a good. He was one of the players. The reason why they were good, like just a general on the ball, a natural born leader. He had great. He had great control, great passing. Can score a clutch goal when it was needed. He wasn't always a goal scorer, but when it was a goal that was needed, he would come. He would be clutch in the moment. So just an overall well-rounded player. Just a beast in the back where like it was man. either you're gonna like you cannot get past me. It was like that mentality of like I'm gonna get this ball no matter what. Yeah, he was also very intelligent when he was off the ball.
Leaving his body on the field.
When he was off the ball, he was very intelligent, and the fact that, like I said, he's a leader, he was able to
communicate that to his team,
communicate to his team where to go. So like. He has to be up there. He's one of the best players Mexico's ever produced, 100%. So
no, and I agree to that only because, like I said, like that training that he was in with like a prime Barca, I would want to say. I mean, think about who he played with. He was playing with Ronaldinho. He was playing with Puyol. He was playing with a super young Messi, where even Ronaldinho was stunned about this kid. You're like Xavi. You have what was the goalkeeper? Valencia.
Did he? No, I don't think.
The bald dude. The bald one.
I was like, did he play with Henry for a little bit? Because Henry got
no. He played with Samuel Eto'o.
You know, he definitely played with Eto'o. Yeah, no. Yeah. The Henry Eto'o switch wasn't. No. Sorry, that's something different. No, yeah. Sorry, but
yeah. Back to your thing about Rafa Marquez is like I feel like that European move brought back a lot of knowledge to our team because he was able to distribute that knowledge and that experience.
Bro. A lot of good experience on the team, especially when you're playing for one of the best teams in the world.
Especially the tiki-taka era.
So hopefully soon in the future, man, we have, some of our, national team players
get in there.
These young, great, talented players that have a bright future that they could be on these teams and they're actually getting minutes and they're actually
they're actually getting play time.
They're getting starting positions and also coming off the bench, whatever it is. But I want them to that'll be great if we can get more players like that on big teams or even just very good consistent teams in Europe.
And I know we've been talking about like El Tri and all this, and I hate to shit on them because they're my team, but I feel like that's the only team. That's the only way you can actually shit. Like if that's your real team, you should be allowed to shit on them. And one thing I gotta shit on, and I think is the most important thing, we have to stop hiring coaches that are not from our country. That's just gotta go, bro. It has to go. I'm sorry. It's gotten to the point where we're noticing that it's not working, and maybe we should keep everything back at home.
Did you know
we restart the house project?
So did you know that every team that has won the World Cup, the coach, the manager that was in charge,
don't tell me it was Argentinian.
No. What the fuck? No, was from the same country as the team they're the coach of.
Wait, run that by me again because I blanked out.
Every single World Cup winner there's been was coached by the coach that's from that country. Yeah,
Germany. The guy that picks his boogers and his
every single World Cup, the winner,
Argentinian.
The coach. Winner of the team that won the World Cup, their coach was also the same nationality. So recently, Mexico, Argentina, Scaloni is Argentinian.
Spanish.
No, he's Argentinian.
No, in Spain.
2018, French. The France went. Deschamps is French. 2014, the Spaniards, they won it. Del Bosque is Spanish. Sorry, not 2014. I'm so sorry. That's 2010. Sorry.
Apologize for that one. That was
Germany,
Holanda versus Spain.
That was the most sourest one. 2014, Germany, Joachim Löw.
Yep.
2010, of course, like I said, Del Bosque with Spain. 2006,
which that
Italy
man was insane.
Was it I cannot. I literally
wasn't it the dude?
He's an older guy, white hair. I literally forgot to pronounce his name. I'm so sorry. 2002, Brazil. I think it was. He was Brazil's coach in the 2014 World Cup as well. Forgot his name. Scolari, Felipe Scolari. I think that was his name. 2002, yeah. Anyways, you get the story. All the World Cup winners in history. So yeah, you have every right to say that we should try to our
And it's
national
not
team.
because I'm saying we never took a chance of trying a different coach for a different
We
country.
have.
I'm saying that and we've seen the results in these last 3 coaches.
And people will say, like in recent times, the manager who's had the most
Success, El
was
Piojo.
El Piojo.
Yeah,
so,
all
and
day,
he's
every day.
Mexicano, so that's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe we should try to also not just improve on our young talent and just talent in general, but also improve on our coaches too.
Except Jose Mourinho. I'll take you, Jose Mourinho, any fucking day of the week, all day, every day. I hate what Roma did to you, and I hope to God you say yes to El Tri because we are struggling. And boludo, we know you're a Mexican, so calm down, please.
Nah, the federation's backing Lozano all the way, so who knows?
Hey, I'm okay with the Lambo bus, bro.
Okay, look, we gotta hurry this up.
We do gotta wrap
My
this
number
up.
1 of all time, even though he wasn't that great for the national team, but he was still arguably Mexico's best produced player of all time.
El Venado.
No, Hugo Sanchez.
Yeah, he did play with Real Madrid before.
Yeah, Hugo Sanchez.
He was the first Mexican to play Real Madrid.
He won
Yeah.
El Pichichi. He scored 40 goals in one La Liga season. So I think he was the first player to score 40 goals or more in the La Liga season.
And I know that's like a big tribute to you, but like a big history too.
Yeah. Like I never watched him play.
Correct.
But like
He made an impact to you
bro.
as a Mexican player.
He's Hugo Sanchez. Just the story, watching the highlights of him in Real Madrid and all that.
Your
He was
parents
great.
talking about it. I don't
So-
know how many times my dad and his brothers wouldn't shut the hell up about this guy.
Like he's arguably Mexico's best produced player in Europe for sure
And
too.
I'm not gonna lie, I've tried looking at his like highlights, and I try to see as much as I could of him.
He was a fucking.
Bro, these
Baller.
chilenas and bicycle kicks out of nowhere.
He was an acrobat, bro. He
Yeah,
had-
like
he was an
it's
acrobat.
not normal for you to like. You're usually running with the ball. The ball's never up in the air in a volley
You
situation.
know how Zlatan has a lot of crazy goals like that.
That was
Acrobatic?
at the time.
That was
his.
Hugo
Yeah,
Sanchez.
it really
Yeah.
was. I could.
So,
Yeah, I
that's
could
my
see
list.
that.
That's my top 5 of Mexico's best players.
It's not
Let us
that
know in
bad.
the comments. Let us know in the comments who your guys' top 5
Yeah,
is.
who are your top 5 Mexican
Let us
all-time
know.
players? It doesn't
Everything-
have to be someone you've seen. It doesn't have to be someone maybe you've played or watched.
Just your
played.
personal 5.
Yeah, just your top 5 that made you fall in love with the Mexican Soccer League
Whatever
or
it
El
is.
Tri.
All right, guys. This could have gone pro. I hope you guys enjoyed this very, very first episode. Please, like I said in the beginning, like, share, subscribe, and comment down below your favorite parts. Comment down below. Play along with what we did with our lists and games. And again, like I said, this will be posted on the IE network for the very first episode, but starting on the second episode, we'll have our own YouTube channel. So go ahead and follow that. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Aaron.
My name is Randy.
Follow us on all social media platforms of Could Have Gone Pro. Thank you guys. We love you. See you on the next one.
We also want to hear your story of why you didn't make it and why didn't you go pro,
That was
just like us.
See you on the next one.